Hey y'all, it is Kristen from Ardani Farm here, and I am so excited to share with you guys that a lot of stuff is happening. It is the beginning of June, and summer is slightly delayed, which is great. It's really nice weather so far. But Rose is here. She's integrated into the herd. Onboarding went really well. We created kind of a dry lot, which I'll show you guys here in a second. But she is up on the track, and we are excited to see how things go. But lots of new projects are coming your way soon. We are working on getting our training area set up with the round pen. Melissa and her family are working on that. Mark and I are going to be building the trellises that are going to make the interior of our figure 8 track hot without cutting off the ends. So excited about what's happening there. And yoga is really heating up. Kicking off or we're in our second week of our Yoga for Equestrians series and our Yoga for Aerialists series. So we're starting to see the yoga studio kind of getting some traction, getting some flow. Really excited, which makes us start thinking about our outdoor yoga deck, which is more to come. The herd is out here helping, as they do. Melissa get the round pen set up, so it's nice to have so many gorgeous helpers here on the farm. So yeah, I'll keep you apprised of our progress today, and hopefully show you what's going on. Eva, it's full, you can't go in.
She's ready, Kristen.
She's like, let's go.
She's ready. Let's
It's time to adventure. You can't go in, there's stuff in it. It's all full. See, you can't go in.
She's like, I smell Dakota.
So we were super lucky to have Melissa's family out, and her husband Mark brought his drone so that we can get some new aerial footage of the farm, and it is just making me so excited to see how much things have changed. Coming up, I'll make a video kind of comparing the aerial shots from the very beginning to now, and it's been really like reinforcing for me to see the amount of progress that we have actually made, because sometimes stuff just feels so slow. But being able to see this view from above, you can see the new training area that was set up today. That was all done by Melissa's family. They did a fantastic job. It'll serve twofold. Obviously, it gives us a place to work the horses, but in addition to that, it eats up a little bit of the back track, so that'll definitely help Rose. Again, it's coming back the other direction, so you can see our shelter and sand pit. This is the track around with our feeding stations on the left, the yoga studio, our little emerging food forest there in the center. That's where our yoga deck's gonna go on the right, our little meditation area, and then headed back out to the back pasture. So Melissa and her family were working on the training area. Mark and I were setting up the soon-to-be pergolas to connect the hot wire to the center of the track.
So this is the maximum span we have. I can always cut it shorter.
Like this right here is probably like the narrowest part of the track, or here. Yeah.
Does this work for you?
Yeah. So step one was to sink in these posts. I think that they were 12 feet, and we have a little over 9.5 feet up and over, so that should be plenty of room for the horses to walk under. Then we had to get everything level. So the long-term plan is to have actually 4 posts and have them connected by a trellis that will allow us to grow plants up and over it. But we were kind of short on time today, and what we really want to do was just get the main frame up. So that's what we worked on today. We have 2 sets of these little pergolas that we're making, so we worked today on getting just both posts set for both pergolas. And we added the top bit to both so that we could actually connect the hot wire and run it up and across and down, which again, so the main purpose of this is so that we can connect the 2 middle parts of the figure 8 without going underground, which was problematic because we laid the track over it before I realized we needed to do that. So up and over was the only answer. the first one is done. We just pulled the truck around and we're getting ready to start on the second one. So I will shoot you a quick picture of how the first one turned out. We still need to run the actual connection hot wire up and over, but the pergola is, well, the frame of the pergola is up of the first one, right? So that's kind of our mission for today, was to just get the two sides of the track hot again. And we'll work on building like the actual structure we're going to grow the plants on up and over and making it look a little nicer on a different day. Hopefully when it's not so hot. All right, so both of the beginning parts of the pergola are done, which means that we can run the hot wire, but we're gonna grab dinner first. So probably be done in the dark, but it's ready to go. Just gotta push the hot wire up and over. I'm really excited with how this is looking. Ever since I made the mistake about not running it underground before we laid the track down, learn from my mistakes. This has been a vision, so I'm really glad that it's coming together finally. And again, it's not done. We want to do another set and put a little like roofy thing on it, and then I'm gonna grow some plants up it, and I think it's gonna be really cool. So stay tuned. I hope this helps. I'll see you next time.